16th question, the EMF induced in a 10 Henry inductor in which current changing from 11 to 2 ampere in 9 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 1 second is. We know the formula of EMF is equal to L di by dt. This is the magnitude. L is 10 Henry. Current is changing from 11 to 2 ampere. That means 11 minus 2 divided by the time 9 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 1. So if we will solve, then 10 multiplied by 9 into 10 to the power minus 1 is equal to 100 volt. So C is the right answer. In 17th question, a charge capital Q is placed at the center of the line joining two charges Q and Q. So these are two charges, and let us consider they are separated by 2a distance. Capital Q charge is at the center of these two charges, so the distance is a, and the system is in equilibrium. So if the system is in equilibrium, then the force on any charge should be equal to 0. So we will write the force on small q charge. Net force is equal to 0. So two forces are working, one between small q and capital Q, one is due to small q and small q. So Q plus F Q is equal to 0. K Q divided by A square, because the distance between these two charges are A, plus K Q divided by 2A whole square is equal to 0. So K small q A square. So capital Q is equal to minus Q by 4. So D is the right option. 18th question is a direct formula based question. Electric flux of an electric field E through an area dA is given by. So electric flux is equal to E dot dA. So C is the right option. In 19th question, in a potentiometer experiment, the balanced length with a cell is 120 centimeter. When the cell is shunted by 1 ohm resistance, the balanced length become 40 centimeter, the internal resistance of the cell. We know the direct formula. Internal resistance is equal to capital R L1 minus L2 divided by L2. So all the numbers are given in the question. R is 1 ohm, L1 is equal to 120 minus 40 centimeter divided by 40 is equal to 1 multiplied by 80 divided by 40 is equal to 2 ohm. So the cell is having 2 ohm internal resistance. So D is the right option. In 20th question, an electron is projected with a velocity v along the axis of a current carrying long solenoid. This is the solenoid. Current is flowing, magnetic will be in this direction, and electron is also working in this direction. So the total force is equal to Q V cross B. V and B both are in same direction. The total force is equal to 0. If the force is equal to 0, that means there is no acceleration. Acceleration is equal to 0. That means velocity remain constant. So the path of the electron will be circular about the axis. No. The electron will be accelerated along the axis. The path of the electron will be helical. No. The electron will continue to move with the same velocity along the axis of the solenoid. Yes, this is the right answer. So D is the right option. In 21 question, if the speed v of a charged particle moving in a magnetic field B is halved, then the radius of its path will be. We know if an electron is moving in magnetic field B, then the force on that electron is equal to QVB. Because in the question they are mentioning that V and B are perpendicular, so sine 90 is equal to 1. So I directly wrote F is equal to QVB. This force is balanced by the centripetal force, which is equal to mv square by r. So from this 1 v is cancelled out, So QBR is equal to MV. They are asking in the question, they are asking that the radius of its path, if velocity is half, if velocity decrease, the velocity will be half, then radius will also be half, because charge on the electron is same, mass on the electron is same, and magnetic field is also same. So D is the right option. Radius will also become half, decrease by half. 22 question. A metal plate is getting heated. Which one of the following statement is incorrect? If a metal plate is heated, that means H is equal to I square RT. This effect will work when we are having electric field. So it is placed in the space varying magnetic field that does not vary with time. We have to choose the incorrect option. No, magnetic field, if magnetic field will be constant, then electric field, we can't say about electric field, but if there is a time varying magnetic field, then there is some magnetic field, there will be some electric field present. So A is the wrong option. So yes, A is our right, A is our answer. And other options are a direct current is passing through the plate, no. Any alternating current is passing through the plate, no. It is placed in a time varying magnetic field. So all the other than A option, all the three options are right. So A is the wrong option and our answer is A. In 23 question, if in an AC circuit the applied voltage and the resultant current E is equal to E naught sine omega t, AC, I is equal to I naught sine omega t plus pi by 2. The average power consumed in the circuit. Average power in the AC circuit is equal to 0. So D is our right option.